Okay, welcome back to the cooking section. I'm going to be introducing our recipe. So I will start with the dough recipe. This is our flour. We are working with flour, 500 gram. We have our sugar. As you can see, our sugar is 75 gram. We have salt is half teaspoon of salt. Then we have our butter. The butter is 50 gram. We have our yeast. Yeast is 1 teaspoon. We have our baking powder, half teaspoon. We have nutmeg, half teaspoon. Then this is the fish. We are going to be using mullet species of fish. Then what we are going to be using to sauce the fish, this is our onions chopped. We have our curry powder, salt, and our seasoning cube by the side. This is our pepper mix. You can use any pepper mix of your choice, but here I have Scotch bonnet, I have bell pepper, and I blend it together. This is our ginger and garlic powder and rosemary leaf. So stay tuned to see the outcome. We are steaming our fish with all the ingredients. So after we steam our fish, then we are going to debone our fish, smash it. While this one is boiling, we will go back to mix the dough. So when we are done with mixing our dough, then we smash it. Then I can now show us how we are going to make it, roll it, then fry. Okay, welcome back. We are going to be mixing the dough for our fish roll while the fish is steaming. As I mentioned earlier, this is our flour. So we are going to be adding all the dry ingredients together. This is our sugar. We are going to be adding our sugar. Then we are going, this is our salt. We are going to be adding the salt. This is our baking powder. We are going to be adding up the baking powder. And this is our yeast. We are going to be taking our yeast. This is our nutmeg. We're going to be turning all our nutmeg. Then we will now mix everything, all the dry ingredients together. So while we are done combining our dry ingredients, this is our water. We are going to be using 1 cup now, but depends on the type of flour. Some flour needs more water, some need less water. So depends on, you will be adding water little by little. Depends on the type of flour you are using. If it is the one that needs more water, you may add, but please, little by little. You work with the consistency, not too hard and not too soft, because we are going to allow it to proof. So this is our water. We are going to be adding our water little by little, then we combine. So this is what we are going to be having. Make sure you mix and combine. Okay, after combining it all, this is what we have combined together. We are going to be turning it to onto our surface so that we can knead the dough. After kneading it like this, this is our butter. Then we will be adding our margarine. This is our dough. This is the look of our dough. So we are going to allow it to rest a little before we will come back and roll it. We will come back and knead it again before we will now roll it, put the fillings, then fry. So for now, we are going to allow it to proof. Our fish, we have steamed the fish and debone it. Then we are going to be smashing our fish. Then we go back and fry it a little so that we will now come and roll it in our... Okay, This is our fish. We have returned it back into the pot. Then we added a little grounded pepper that we use, half. So we are going to be frying it a little. Then we turn it back to our plate so that it will get cold before we use it. Okay, welcome back. This is our previous dough. We have allowed our previous dough to cool, so we are going to be kneading our dough. We will now re-knead it. This is our flour. We add just a little to dust the surface so that it will enable us to knead our dough very well. Okay, this is it. And we are going to be cutting our dough and little by little. Then we pick one that we have room. We now dust our surface. Then we use our rolling pin to roll out our dough. Then we will now start putting, this is our fish sauce. Can now add the fish sauce and now pick it like this. We roll and cover. This is just a flour paste. I put a little flour and a little water, and this is our pastry brush so that we can use it. Just touch it to bind it. Then we lock it like this and lock this one also like this. This is what we are going to be getting ready to fry. We have put our oil is hot, so we will begin to fry. While frying, let it be under low heat so that it will not be too, the oil should not be too hot and it should not be too cold, so that it will cook both in and outside. Sometimes when the oil is too hot, you can see that it has fried, but the inside is not done. This is the final look of our fish roll. It is ready. It has turned to golden brown. We will be removing it from the oil. This is it. Now the final look. Isn't it looking beautiful and yummy? So thank you and stay tuned. Okay, we have come with another special kind of fish roll on our table. Normally we have been using other fishes, normal fishes, but this time around we decide to try something new. We have come up with the mullet fish, like I said earlier, and our guest is going to test it to tell us how it tastes with this particular fish. We have been using variety of fishes, but we want to know how does this particular one taste. Sir, it is over to you.
Thank you. It's different.
Okay,
And very nice.
Thank you.
Wow, this is great.
Okay, thank you. So it's good to try something new always.
Yeah.
So that we can see how it tastes with different.
You need to pack take everything home.
No problem, you can.
Thank you.